My old life, I was the owner of a factory that made different creative things every day, from cut and sew of garments, prototyping, experiential retail design, just things like that. If it's soft and it's sewn, we do it, all different types of things. We decided to pivot because we had an internal meeting about what was about to happen to the business. Once we started seeing the stars aligning that things were not going well. And we had a conversation about masks and other gear that we could help. This is before we knew that things would get shut down and contracts would be canceled. Like even pre that, we thought maybe we can just make 1,000 a week and donate them, or make 1,000 a week and only charge like $1 a piece. And that's where the idea was born. And then the need and the idea kind of dovetailed, and we ended up finding that this is potentially the only way we'll stay in business and the best way to help. Because we are a nimble factory that makes different things every day, and one of our specialties is rapid development and rapid production. So we went from not having anything we were working on in this vein to figuring out the development within 3 days, getting the material, going into production. So this is what we're built for. This is what we know. This is why it means so much that we are able to help, because this is so normal for us. We're used to having those little quick, small accessory items that we're making and packing and shipping. So we just kind of took that background and understanding of how to do that kind of manufacturing and just applied it to these masks. Yesterday, I think we stopped counting at 600 per day, but we'll get faster because that's what always kind of happens. So I'm hoping to do about 2,500 a week at the minimum when we're at full speed. And that's with just not pulling in all of the workers, just keeping these workers that are here now distanced out. We have more machines and more people, but I don't want to cram too many people in here. We have 3 different masks that we've prototyped and are in production on. The one that we're focusing on is what we're calling the Frontline Barrier, and that is a non-FDA approved, but using similar materials to the FDA approved masks. That is a medical grade, non-woven material. So this material is not fabric technically, it's more of like a paper product, but it's somewhere in between. It's polypropylene. And then we have 2 other masks that we've developed. One is called the Sideline Mask, and that's a mask that it's for the everyday person who's working in a hospital or a dentist office where they're interfacing with people, but not necessarily on the front lines. And then we have the helper mask that we've developed, and that is a washable, reusable with a removable filter, and that is more for like a helper person, a person delivering food, or a person doing Meals on Wheels, somebody like that. Just to channel all of the proper medical equipment getting to the proper people as fast as possible. Some of the women that are working out there right now have worked at Portland Garment Factory for over 9 years. You know, we make wedding dresses, we make a lot of things that are very technical, outerwear, seam sealed things. So their capability is very high, and their knowledge of sewing and whatnot, but they can lend themselves to a rectangle or a shaped face cover if needed. So they've pivoted a lot, and I think sometimes it's nice to have something that you're making for the community and you know it's good, and they really put a lot of love into it. I actually have to tell them they don't have to be perfect. Portland Garment Factory is a B Corp certified factory, and we are also a certified women-owned, and it's part of our mission and our values for our company. It's the foundation of our company to serve our community. It's part of one of our pillars. So it feels exactly right and like exactly what we should be doing right now to do this. And we're just really happy and grateful that we're able to help. We aren't always able to be helpers in every situation, so it feels really good.